It is Way Up with Angela Yee on a Wealth Wednesday. Jasmine Brand is here with me.
Yes.
From thejasminebrand.com. And let's do our Yee tea.
Okay.
So J. Cole, he sat down with Golden State Warriors general manager Bob Myers. Bob Myers has a podcast called Lead by Example. And he talked about a lot of different things. For instance, he said sometimes he's jealous of people who lead a quote-unquote normal life.
I'm envious of people who don't have strong desire or strong vision and don't have something. They live a peaceful life and an enjoyable life, and it's like, I go to work. Yeah. I like my job. Yeah. I like my salary. I'm not trying stupid rich, but I love my family. I come home. Yeah. Life is amazing, simple. And they live their life like that. And I think that is just as valid. Yeah. It's a blessing to be satisfied, to be at peace.
I was just having a conversation about this the other day, how everybody's happiness is different, like what makes them happy.
Yeah.
You know, you could be really rich and unhappy.
Yep.
Or you could be, living day to day, check to check, but also have a happy life.
Yes, it's really relative.
It is. And sometimes, because people try to judge what other people's lives are like or what they should be wanting to do or what their ambition should be.
Right.
But sometimes loving your family or whatever it is that you have going on, or sometimes being single. Mm-hmm. I saw people judging Ashanti for being on vacation.
Right. She stay on vacation. I'm jealous.
Yeah, I'm actually jealous. But she looks like she's having a great time and a great life. Who are we to say, well, why don't you have this? Why don't you have that?
Right.
So I think that as long as a person is happy doing what they do, from the outside looking in, you can't say what should make them happy.
Right. Angela, are you happy?
Yeah, I am.
I know that's right.
I am. I'm a pretty happy person. What about you?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course,
I'm a work in progress.
We all have days, and I think sometimes you think, what if I would have done this? Or what if my life would have been like this? But every day we say it's a blessing.
Yep. I just want to be at peace. You know what I mean?
All right. Now, J. Cole also said that he started smoking when he was 6 years old.
Whoa.
At 6 years old, I was smoking cigarettes regularly around the neighborhood. And the thing was, my brother's 4 years older than me, almost 4 years
and
older than me.
He's smoking too?
No, that's the wild thing. It was just, I was always hanging around the older kids in the neighborhood that he was hanging around, and they were smoking. And I was young and fearless and trying to be cool, so it was like, oh, y'all smoking? Like, let me see that.
6 years old is crazy.
You want to hear something? Okay,
go ahead,
J. Cole.
Angela.
So when I was growing up, there was a young girl who lived across the street from me when we were in elementary school.
Okay.
And her dad actually smoked cigarettes so much. He actually ended up getting lung cancer and passing from that. But he would send us to the store to get cartons of cigarettes.
Okay.
And we would take a box and smoke it at the Sears parking lot.
How old?
I was in elementary school.
What grade do you think you were in?
Maybe like third.
So you were in third grade smoking Newports.
Was it Newport? No, he smoked Marlboros.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, yes, I did smoke. And I didn't really like it, but it just felt like a cool thing to do
cool,
at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm kind of glad I did that and got it out the way because I didn't really like it. But sometimes you just do things.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Well, shout out to J. Cole.
6 years old, okay.
I know my parents listen. Yes, it happened.
It's in the Sears parking lot.
The other thing I wasn't allowed to do is there was a guy that sold hot dogs there. And, I was never allowed to buy hot dogs from the street vendors.
Really?
On the street. And it actually is really disgusting because it's like sitting in boiling water. Where does he pee?
Where does he wash his hands?
Where does he go? Where does he wash his hands? And his hands were filthy.
Yeah.
And they were $1. And I would definitely go and buy a hot dog sometimes.
I definitely have bought hot dogs off the street.
Yeah, we call that street meat here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Jamie Foxx was targeted in a $40,000 scam on the film set of his movie Back in Action.
Okay.
And it's him and Cameron Diaz, by the way. Cameron Diaz is back on the screen, but it looks like she might be gone again. So they said this employee has been possibly involved in past attempted scams involving wealthy celebrities, and police may have been called to the set of Back in Action over this. They said the film has been a bit of a nightmare. There were film delays due to bad weather in London and a few employees getting fired. They said there were some investigations. Somebody tried to get some cash from Jamie Foxx, about $40,000. They tried to offer up a Rolex watch as part of the deal, but now there's an investigation into everything going on. I don't know what could have possibly happened. Cameron Diaz, by the way, hasn't been acting in 9 years, so she returned from her hiatus, but it turns out that she loves being a mom more than anything in the world.
Okay.
And it's been a lot for her to be on set. She has a young child, Radix. And so she hates being away from her child, and they just had this kid 4 years ago.
Okay.
And so even though she retired and went back, it looks like now she's not wanting to do this anymore. She hates the drama and confrontation that comes with working in Hollywood. And so reportedly, we don't know how true this is according to sources.
Okay.
She's back out again.
Okay, well, she can do that.
Yes, she can. All right, well, that is your Yee Tea. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are stories that may not be headline news, but we want to bring them to you and make sure that you're aware. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way up.